The Stabicraft 2400 Supercab. It's big, it's bold, and it is very beautiful. Stabicraft have competed in many Australia's greatest boats competitions, and in fact are previous winners as well. And they've come back to do battle with this magnificent beast of an offshore warrior. You've just got to love this Supercab. It's big, it's tough, it's spacious, but it's still relatively lightweight, so it's not losing any stability. You've got plenty of accessory up top for aerials, rod holders, outriggers, you name it, it's all there.
The Stabicraft 2400 really knocked my socks off. Once you get inside that boat, it's a bit like the TARDIS. It seems bigger on the inside than it does on the outside.
Hey, how good's this? There's a huge V-berth. It's so big you can actually lie across it. You don't have to lie lengthwise.
They've softened it inside. The cabin now, that carpet lining and the really nice comfortable seats and the lining inside the helm area, it looks really good. Yeah, the seating position's fantastic. You can stand up and drive it really well, great visibility. But that seat, it's you can sit back in it and relax if you want to cruise along.
How good is this seat cum kitchen module? It's an absolute beauty. Beautifully padded bolster seat up front. It does swivel as well. Padded on the back, which is exactly what I like for looking back on your lures and rods. But how about this? Pull the lever, give it a slide, and here's a little stove. Underneath, a tackle tray, tackle box, and even a fridge and some more storage. That's a really compact unit that just does it all.
Safety is one of the massive features on this boat. The gunnels are foam-filled. The hull itself is a whole lot of different sections of air compartments, so if you were in extreme conditions and happen to put a hole in the boat, the chances of you going down are pretty much nil. So it's one feature that I particularly like on these boats.
I think this boat's targeted at a very adventurous family, and as a mother I would be very comfortable bringing a toddler on board with this vessel. You can sleep overnight in it, it's extremely safe, extremely stable, and I reckon going to be a whole lot of fun.
This has got all the facilities on board that you could actually launch and stay out for quite a few days. This really is quite a good excursion vessel.
With a massive cockpit on the back, the boat is all about game fishing, all about the dance floor. Probably has the best transom setup of any trailer boat I've seen.
There's something that I really like about Stabicrafts, and that's the Superfish transom layout. You've got little jump seats in the corners, which are actually really handy as steps for getting in and out to the rear platform as well. All of your battery and plumbing is all really neatly kept enclosed, away from harm, up nice and high. Look at the live bait tank, look at the cutting boards, got cup holders, got rod holders, and we've got non-skid all the way around.
The live bait tank up high with the nice fold-up seats on the sides gives huge amount of access around the rear and keeps the person who's not on a line out of the way of the person baiting.
The motor on the Stabicraft, 200 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke. Now, it's the 4-cylinder, not the V6, which initially I thought would be possibly a little bit too small for this boat. I was pretty surprised. It's a gutsy motor, it's cheeky on the water, gets up to close to 40 knots, wide open throttle, and in particular I really like the economy on it as well. It's very, very light on fuel.
You're not going to be a regular visitor to the service station either, because this boat's got 300 litres of fuel under the floor. That's massive, plenty for a big long trip.
It was incredibly quiet. It's running a 15-inch prop. It just pushed it out of the water. I could hardly hear it, and I really don't think that you need to upgrade any further than what comes standard with the vessel.
To me, the standout features are just the innovations in this boat. The way that game chaser transom works, it's not just a game chaser, it's a game changer. You can go backwards at 8 knots in that boat while manoeuvring. I have never been in a boat that handled so well in reverse.
When you've got that marlin or tuna bouncing around out the back there and you've got to track it down, You want to be able to back up with the angler in the rear deck here. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. Stabicraft, the 2400 Supercab with the Game Chaser transom. What a wonderful boat.